Hello my fellow creators and welcome to my YouTube channel. Guess what time it is? It's unboxing time. I placed a few orders and I've been holding on to them to kind of do one unboxing all together. So I have some products here from Spellbinders, from Gina K, and from scrapbook.com. So let's start with Spellbinders. Let me move some boxes out of the way, friends. Okay, so I have a couple, let's see, 1, 2, 3 different orders from Spellbinders. So let's start with this one that you can already see what some of the contents. So this is the November 2025 caboodle. So it's all the clubs, which I am loving the clubs, so I'm excited. I haven't played with them. I just got these. In fact, this was the last order I was waiting on, so I just got these a couple days ago, but life got busy and I hadn't had a chance to kind of go through all of them. So here is the wax seal of the month. So you get this 3D wax seal stamp. It's Chin Chin. And it's this beautiful 3D little glass with a bow on it, or a flute, like a toasting glass. And then let's see, we get this wax bead mix. It's got 4 colors of coral. That is beautiful. So I can hardly wait to play with that. And then I'll put this aside for now. But here is the stamp of the month, the clear stamp of the month. So cute. This one is Go To Girl. I love these little images here, and the sentiments are so fun. Thanks for being my go-to girl. Best brunch buddy ever. Paws down for my brunch date and best mate. Sending smiles with every step. This is going to be perfect to make a card for my closest, dearest friend. She was, and we called each other lunch buddies. When we worked together, she was my lunch buddy. She retired about 10 years before I did. So I have been missing my lunch buddy, something awful. But I think this will be a great card. And she lives all the way across the country. She lives in Florida. But I'm going to make her a card using this stamp set. And then I got, so this is the clear stamp and die of the month. So if you do the stamp and die of the month, you get the stamp set and the coordinating dies. And I love that it has dies to cut out the sentiments. I think that's amazing. Makes it easier for me to put a card together. Next we have the stencil of the month, and this is Cherry Chic. So you'll get this beautiful stencil to make a panel with all these cherries. And I'm already thinking I'm gonna use different colors other than red and pink. So I'm gonna kind of have to figure out how to make that work in my mind. Because you don't have to use, I know cherries are red, but we're making cards. It doesn't have to be realistic. You don't have to use the colors that they are in real life. So I'm gonna play with this. Then we have our small die of the month. Isn't this cute? It's Let's Do Brunch. So you have these dies to make either toast or waffle, some bacon, fried egg. Here's a little, like a champagne flute in case you want to do mimosas. And then you have little arms and legs and smiley faces for all your images. And 3 sentiments. One is happy birthday, the other is thanks a bunch. And the other one, thanks a brunch. And then the other one is let's do brunch. So really cute. And so here's what it looks like. And I love that Spellbinders, if you go on their website and you look up whatever club it is you're looking for. So like for this club, for the die club, there's like a guide. So it's a sheet pointing out what each of the dies is, because sometimes you'll get a set and think, well, where does that go? Where does that belong to? And that kind of guides you on how to use it, as well as there's all kinds of inspiration on their website. So check it out. Check out their website when you go get your clubs. Okay, then we have our stitching die of the month, and this is Forever Fabulous. I love this. This is perfect for my sister. She loves her little puppy dog. And so I can make this look like my sister's dog, whose name is Ebby. And so we can make a little purse holding Ebby. That is so cute. Isn't that cute? And I have tons of embroidery floss I can use, so I can make it however I like. Really cute. Then we have our Better Press of the month. So this one has this gorgeous image of this woman walking her dog, and these two are separate. So the woman is one press and the little doggy is the other press. And then you have some sentiments. It says, for real, you're my fave, charmed to know you, life is better with girlfriends, life's more fun with a little flair, and thanks for showing up in style. So you have those. And then don't forget, with your Better Press, you can Better Press them and you can also Glimmer them. So these are perfect. And then this, oh, the sentiments are all on one press plate, and then the die will cut them all out. So you'll get all your sentiments, I think it's 5? Yeah, all 5 sentiments in one press and one die cut. So see, here's the little dog press plate, and here's the girl. Very, very cute. And then we have our Glimmer of the month, and this is Luxe Links. So pretty. And you get, with that, you get your Glimmer foil, and this one is Glimmer Foil Blush. This is blush. So adding to my stack of Glimmer foils, which I love, and there's so much in there. It'll take you a while to go through this. So there's that. And my foil. Then here's our large die of the month. This is Charmed Life. This is so cute. So I've seen a lot of inspiration videos. You can make, so on your card you put like a partial purse. So here's the purse. So that's what this die here is, this curved one. And then you have all these other dies that you can make, these little charms hanging from your purse. You have the chain links. You have this die to make like a scarf tied around your purse handle, a little bear, some cherries, some dice. So, so cute. I am loving it. This, I think I may play with this first of all. Probably. Not today, but I will play with it. Then we have our embossing folder of the month. This is Luxe Lattice. Let me get it out of there. Oh, you can see the image there, but let me show it to you with some paper behind it. You can kind of see what it looks like. So there, you can probably see there, you can see it better. Isn't that cool? That coordinates perfectly with that Glimmer plate. So you have these chains. It's a lattice pattern. So that's perfect. And I really, really like, I forget to always say, I like the size of Spellbinders embossing folders. I can cut 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper in half and emboss that half, and then I can cut that down to size. So if I want to do a 5 by 7 card, a slimline card, a mini slimline, an A2, you name it, I can do it. So I love that we have that option with their embossing folders. Then we have the 3D embossing folder of the month, and this is Petite Tuft. This one's perfect to make your little purse. Love it. So let's show you that one. So this one is 3D. So when I use the embossing folders and my Glimmer and my Better Press, I do use my Platinum 6 machine. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So this will create some nice, a tufted look on your paper. And then you can, so what I would do is die cut my purse shape first, then put it in here in my embossing folder, and then do some decorating. So like it has all these like intersecting points. You could do some gems there at each of the intersecting points. You can add some ink over it. Like you can do so much with these. Loving it. Then, last but not least, when you get the caboodle, which is all of the clubs, you get a little bonus item. So this month it's this little die, and it works with your large die of the month, so it's an additional little charm, and this one is When Pigs Fly. So you get this little piggy, the wings, and it's so cute. So this is a layering of the little legs of the piggy, the inner ears, and this is the snout, I believe. Such a cute little piggy. And then don't forget, so I've done it a couple ways. When I die cut, sometimes I'll die cut using my colored cardstock, my pattern paper. Sometimes I'll just use white and use my markers to color it. Like if I have a lot of little die cut pieces and I want to be quicker about it, instead of going through and picking different colors of paper, I die cut everything out of a white piece of cardstock, get my Copic markers, and just color them the colors I want them. Before assembling, of course. Okay, so that is my Spellbinders Clubs for November. Next, I got a package. So this, I had to do it when I saw it. I just had to. So I already have the silver Bullion wax seal powder, so I had to get the gold. And this is great. You use this little applicator. It looks like a makeup applicator. It is not makeup. Don't use it as makeup. And you just put it over your wax seal, and it adds that little extra shine and shimmer to your wax seal. So perfect. I needed that. Or I didn't need it. I wanted that. And because I'm starting to collect all these wax seals, I thought I wanted to get this die. It's called Sealed Twine. So you cut this out and see how there's these red lines there. That it's the look of having twine wrapped around behind your wax seal. So had to have that. And then I got this kit, or this bundle. So I hadn't been a club member last year, and I missed out on getting the large die of the month from October of last year. But they came out with this coordinating dies, and so they did a bundle. So here is the clear stamps that go with it, Cozy Toes Friends, and Better Press. So this has 4 press plates, and this is Fuzzy Feelings. So it has the press plates and then the dies to cut them out. So I had to do it. So here, this one is Cozy Toes Slippers, and so you can make like these little slippers. Isn't that cute? So this one you can make little slippers with a Santa face, a penguin, a bunny, a little monster claw or dinosaur claw. And then I like the idea of using your pattern paper for the pajama legs, the pajama pant legs. Such a cute kit. Well, then they came out with this, and this is this goes with the large die of the month from October of 24, and this is Cozy Toes Friends. So this one, look at that. All these, loving it. This one, you can get little cows, little unicorns, a little frog, a little monster face, and a little shark face. So cute. And then you get the clear stamps. This has so many sentiments. I love it. Good friends are like well-loved slippers, wishing you a day of absolute comfort. Some days just call for slippers. Tell me about it. Want to hang out in real life? Slippers allowed? I'd leave the house for you. You've been on my mind. Consider this a warm hello. I'll bring the cheese and an outfit with drawstrings. You're my go-to for comfort, laughs, and late night chats. Your birthday deserves the coziest kind of celebration. Love that. And then this has those 4 plates, as I mentioned. So this will have the sentiment that says, delivering furry wishes and penguin kisses. Hope your day is full of cozy toes and warm wishes. Sending you fuzzy feelings and festive cheer. And hope your holidays sparkle with joy and happiness. Love that. Now I will be sure, like I think I mentioned already, to link to anything that is still available in the description box. All right, my next purchase from Spellbinders was this Foil Frenzy bundle. Had to have it. So this bundle has all these foils, friends. Now, I think when I looked through the box, I think only one of these was a duplicate of what I have already. I think, if I remember correctly. Look at all these foils. Amazing. I think this one, this is the duplicate I have, which is fine. I'm not sad. So here they are. This is a variety pack. It's the, has gold, silver, green, and red. This one, like I said, is a duplicate for me. It is the Satin Pastels variety pack, but I'm not sad about it. Then we have this one, which is the opaque black and white. And this you can only get as a set, I believe. So if you try and find the white alone, you're not going to find it. It comes in this set. Then all of these, oh my goodness. So I'm trying to think, did I add a foil? I think I might have added, I think this might have been added in there to my order, and this one. I don't think they were part of that Foil Frenzy bundle. I'll link to the, if it's still available, the Foil Frenzy bundle. But this one I wanted to get. This is that prism, and this one, these two. And this one is opal. So I really want to see what these look like when I foil. I've seen it on inspiration videos, but I wanted to see up close and personal. Okay, then this one is black. I got two black. I think I added an extra black. And then this is fuchsia flower. This one is pink. This one is teal. Oh, that's pretty. That gives me mermaid vibes. This one is moon dust. Aura. And this one is cobalt blue. So I'll check and see, because I'm pretty sure I added extra. I know these two were part of the bundle, but I think I added these to my order. I'll double check, and I'll put something in the description box to let you know. Okay, so let me put these out of my way now. This one is a Gina K order. Okay, so she came out with some new inks, and I have the full line of Gina K inks because, my friends, I have full set syndrome. So when she had her new ink lines come out, I decided, oh, gotta get those, and I have space in my organization shelf, so I can do it. I love the way they package everything so well. Now this, I'm going to save this to wrap Christmas gifts for my 4-year-old grandchild. He loves popping those bubbles. And then here's the ink. So well wrapped. So I got the 4 new colors. This one is Kelly Green, this is Petunia, this is Cadet Blue, and this is Marigold. So I'll need to swatch them and label them. And then I'm going to just cut this one because we could be here forever with me unwrapping. Then I got some of the refills. So I've been slowly but surely getting the ink refills for my Gina K inks. That way I'll have them all available to me if I need to re-ink my ink pads. Oh, I should have unwrapped this off camera, guys. But I'm telling you, they wrap everything really securely. Really, really secure. Okay, so I got Lucky Clover, Christmas Pine, Dark Chocolate, and Faded Brick. And then these 4 are for the 4 new inks. So Cadet Blue, Kelly Green, Marigold, and Petunia. So that's my Gina K order. Then last but not least, I have my box from scrapbook.com. So let's take everything out of the box and set this aside. Oh, I forgot to mention, for the Gina K order, I got this freebie. So when you order, I want to say, it's either $60 or $75 worth of product. You get a freebie from her all the time. And recently she's made it so that you can choose from multiples. So I think there was 3 choices of incentives, of free incentives. So I went with this little Snowflake Kisses stamp set. Such cute little snowmen. So don't forget, if you do have a large order, don't forget to add your free incentive. Okay, now onto our scrapbook.com order. So let's see. You know, with scrapbook.com, a lot of times they have freebies for you. So like this, I think was a freebie, Cosmic Shimmer Embossing Powder. I got that as a freebie. This little snowflake stamp was a freebie. This is Frost. And I believe this was a freebie as well. This is a Catherine Pooler stamp set. It is, I don't see a name. Maybe it's just me. Oh, Cozy Cuppa. So really cute. Then, friends, I've been influenced by many YouTubers, and I saw Nicole Spore do she did a little, she's going to do, I think it's a December daily album. And so I thought, let me do one. I've never done one, but it would be fun. So I got this white album. It's a 6x8 album. So I'll do that. Although, I'll do December daily, but now I'm thinking I might do a different project with this. And do the December daily in a smaller album, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know, we'll see. And then I got a bunch of the different page protectors. So this is the 6x8, and this has lots of, let me get a black piece of paper here again so we can see them. Lots of different pockets in there. I'll show you. So this one, I think you can see there. Sorry, friends. This one has like these coin pockets here, and then these pockets there. So does it say on there? No. Okay. But it's a 10-pack. Then I have no space next to me anymore, friends. I got this next one. This will give me like a variety of options. So there's 4 different pockets there. Well, 4 of the same size pockets there. And I think, let's see, what are the size of those pockets? Those are 3x4s. Yeah. And then, in fact, let me see what's the size of those other ones I just took away. These, I believe, are these are 4x4, and these are 2x2. Okay. Then this is a full sheet. So I got full sheet ones. So you just never know what you're going to do. So there's your full sheet page protector. Then I also got this one. It has looks like it's a, is it a 3x6 or 4x6? It's a 4x6, and then 2 3x4s. Okay. Then I got this one, this 10-pack with 2 4x6 pockets. And then last but not least, I got this one. So a 10 pack of these with all these 2x2 little pockets. Really cute, huh? So yeah, so that's what I did, guys. I just went hog wild, I guess, and got lots and lots of goodies. But I'm gonna have lots of fun playing with all of this stuff. So I think I have, oh, I know what last box I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the 12 Days of Christmas from Gina K. And that's going to be one of the calendars I open up during my live Advent series. So I am going to kick off this year's live Advent series with Alicia of the Call Me Crafty Owl channel. So on December 1st, we'll be kicking that off. And then I'll go live on my channel for the rest of the Advent calendar reveals at 10 a.m. Pacific. So I believe Alicia's going on at 10 a.m. Central Time with hers, which is 8 a.m. Pacific for me. So I figured I'd give people a couple hours to play with Alicia and her Advent opening. And then if anyone missed that or wants to join me on mine, we'll do that. I haven't quite decided. I know last year I did 3x3 cards, and I'm thinking I'll do that again this year. But I'm kind of playing with some other ideas to see what I kind of land on. So I'll come back before I start my Advent series and let you know exactly what we're going to be doing. Alrighty, friends, I just realized I forgot to include these in my Spellbinders haul. So I did order the 12 Days of Stitchmas. So I ordered 2024 and 2025. And make sure those are the right years, yes. And I'm thinking I'm just going to open these during my live Advent series. That way it's kind of in the season of opening Advent calendars. So I'll open both 12 Days of Stitchmas 2024 and 12 Days of Stitchmas 2025. I just didn't want to forget to include these in my unboxing. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribed to my YouTube channel or followed me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.